So can we just start, because we're celebrating your film tonight and the legacy of this, but we're also celebrating the lyrics of Stephen Sondheim. And you just talk about, what this Titan has brought?
Well, it's really amazing when you've got such a gift as Stephen, had from childhood. I mean, you have to understand that Oscar Hammerstein took Stephen Sondheim under his wing and advised him to do West Side Story when Stephen wanted to write his own music and do his own words. And Oscar said, no, you're working with Leonard Bernstein, Jerome Robinson, Arthur Lawrence. You will do these words. So this all came from Oscar Hammerstein advising Stephen to make one of the best choices of his entire career, which basically brought us to where we are today in both celebrating and mourning Stephen.
Absolutely. How much convincing did it take for you to get Rita to come on as an executive producer and then make a cameo in the film?
Well, I think the first things first, I asked Rita if she'd come on to play Valentina because she was the best human being on the planet to play this role. And in the process of getting to know Rita, I realized what a value she would be to the community as we have cast all Latinx actors to portray the girls and the boys of the Sharks. And I suggested, I said, would you ever consider, being not just a performer in front of the camera, but working with all of us behind the scenes as our executive producer? And she absolutely said she would, thank goodness.
Can I ask you about Rachel? Because when you have to cast Maria, whew, that's a daunting task. And then you find Rachel, who's a relatively unknown.
She wasn't unknown. She was a junior in high school. She was 17 years old when I found her. She sent in a singing audition, which Sidney Tolan, the casting director, had compiled. There were 35,000 self-tapes that were sent into Sidney Tolan's office. Rachel, on the second day of casting, I saw Rachel. And I cast her a year later. Foolishly, I thought, if anybody can sing that well and act that well on my first day of casting, imagine who I'm going to find on the 60th day of casting. Nobody ever reached her high bar.
Whoa, that gave me chills. And there she is, your star. Yes, there she is. Yes, we're talking about you.
Rachel.
Yes, we're talking.
Rachel. You take over for me?
Yes.
Good.
No easy task.
So I can leave the set and you can direct the scene.
God.
Or you can direct the scene.
Very, very, very tough act to follow.
I would never try to take a directing from you. So you tell me what to do,
Yeah.
you tell Rachel and I what to do, and we will do it.
And then we'll do
Okay.
it.
What you can do is just play it by ear, and I'm going to step stage right.
Amazing.
Okay, which
Well
means
done.
that way.
And we'll clap.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Steven.